Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Soul Good. I'm Amber Marie, and this is your March 2023 Tarotscope. In the description box below, you will find all sorts of goodies, including a timestamp if you would like to jump to the start of the reading. Please do remember that this is a collective reading, not a personal reading. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you so much for joining me, sharing your time, your attention, and energy with me. I truly do appreciate your company. Let's jump in and see what you've got going on for you this month. Please, Father, Mother, Life, Universe, Spirits, Guides, Angels, our cosmic team, our ancestors, our higher selves, what is Gemini's theme for March 2023, please? Okay, thank you. What is it? Good Lord. Let's try that again. Do y'all have a lot to say or what? What is a truth for Gemini this month, please? A truth. Yeah, y'all got a whole... Okay, so I'm just going to pause because I normally don't have this problem where like half the deck is flying everywhere. So I really want to just pause for a moment and say that there might be a whole lot of truths trying to come out, or there are a lot of truths that you know to be true but are not allowing yourself to see them, admit them, whatever it is. And maybe that doesn't apply to everyone, but yeah, definitely getting some of those kind of vibes. Like there may be a lot of truths that are coming out or that you already know but again are avoiding. Let's see if we can get more specific. Nice, clear message, please. Can you please tell me a truth for Gemini, March 2023? Can we please have a truth for Gemini? Yes, thank you. That's much better. Okay, so I just had to get that out there, and now it's like, okay, now we're cooperating. Can you please tell me a lie for Gemini for March 2023? What is a lie showing up? Thank you. A couple of cards there. And tell me about a lesson or a blessing for Gemini in March 20. Yep, thank you. Let's get some clarity for you. Tell us more, please, about Gemini's theme for March 2023. Okay. Tell us more, please, about a truth. Okay. That one like flew right out of my hand. Tell us more about a lie for Gemini. What is a lie showing up for Gemini for this month, please? Thank you. And tell us more about a lesson or blessing for Gemini in March 2023. Tell us more about a lesson or a blessing, please. Yep. Okay, thank you. All right, let's dive in. Let's see what's going on for you this month. So for your theme, we do have cheetah. Okay, so immediately with this card, I'm getting it is a marathon, not a sprint. I also get the feeling that there's this message for maybe not everyone, but there's the message of like, stop looking around at everybody else's pace because it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter where everybody else is. Your journey is specific to you. Your path is specific to you, and the things that unfold are in divine timing or are according to divine plan. And so there's this element here with the cheetah card, like stop looking around to see where everybody else is, thinking you need to catch up or thinking you need to hurry up and get to a certain space. Okay. For whatever reason, there's an element here of like really slowing down. Yeah, again, I'm getting the message again. It's coming through very strongly. This is a marathon, not a sprint. So there's an element here of pacing yourself as you move through the month. And again, making sure that you are paying attention to your own journey and the things that are relevant for you, especially the things that you're passionate about, that really light you up. Okay, because the cheetah energy here is that fire energy. So I do feel like there's something there with your passions, or again, what ignites a fire within you, what creates inspiration for you. Or there could also be something here about some form of like creating something or creativity. Maybe you don't know what your passion is, or you don't know if you have like a creative path or something like that. That's a really interesting energy, and again, that may not be for everyone, but like I feel like there's something here about slowing down essentially to figure out what that is. Right? So like for example, let's say you're looking around and you're like, "Oh my gosh, there's so many people doing tarot, and like it's this really great thing, and I feel like I should be doing it." But like if it might not be your thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that might not be for you. You know, it's like stop looking around at everybody else. Find out what's true for you. Find out what you're passionate about, what ignites fire within you, excuse me, what inspires you, and pursue that thing. Put your energy into those things. But I feel like if you're just rushing through life, like I feel like and looking at everybody else, I feel like you're not going to be able to grasp or yeah, like latch on to what you should actually be doing, or a creative path for you. It's really that's pretty fascinating. What else do you have here? Oh, the unicorn. You also have the unicorn here. And so what's really interesting about this unicorn energy is that it is connected with that third eye energy, right? That unicorn has that beautiful horn right there in the middle of its head. And that's the representation of that third eye. And I really feel like tapping into that for you could help to show you that pathway, right? But I feel like in order to hear that or see the things through the third eye, if you will, to tap into that intuitive side of self, to see things, not through your two physical eyes, but through your spirit, I feel like there's a need to slow down. There's a need to pull back. There's a need to not look around at everybody else, but to tap into your intuition and to figure out what it is for you. Again, by tapping into that intuitive side of self. I also feel like for some of you, if you've been asking, like, do I have any gifts of my own? I feel like the answer is yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It's really interesting to me because I'm getting like this creative energy with that third eye. So I feel like if you slow down, I almost feel like you will get that answer, right? Like it will come to you. And maybe this is something you weren't expecting. And again, like I feel like if you're just trying to rush through things and you're looking at everybody else's stuff with your two physical eyes, you are likely to miss what it is that is actually for you. That's pretty powerful, Gemini. Okay, let's move those closer together because we have two cards to put here. Okay, so yes, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, so first of all, you have the sun here in the back of this card, the Golden Children, which is that element again, or that energy of creativity, of purpose, of spirit, of vitality, of passion, of energy. Okay, so again, I feel like there's definitely a focus here on what is it for you. Okay, what makes you feel alive. There's also here on this card, so it says inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, there's this element of that inner child in the sense of, or rather that inner child coming through, because I feel like there's something here about what is it that, yeah, thanks. Okay, so it's more like this. If you consider a child, whatever it is that they're doing, like they don't really care what you think about it, right? When they're in their world of play and they're creating either a story or a scene or like they're using their imagination to play, they don't care what you think. They really could care less. They could be like, Mom, I'm a dinosaur and I have wings. Like, they're not going to care that a real dinosaur doesn't have wings. They don't care, right? Like they're just doing their thing because it feels good to them. It's fun. It brings them excitement and happiness and adventure, and they are just experiencing it, and it's glorious, right? And so I feel like, again, there's this element of like, I feel like there's something here for you that maybe other people won't understand, or maybe no one else is doing. Okay. And I feel like that's where this, so inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts, that's where that rare gifts comes in. And so again, there's a message of, if you're looking around at what everybody else is doing, you're going to miss your thing, the thing that is for you, that rare thing, because I feel like whatever it is not something that maybe everybody else is doing. Okay. Ooh, I love this so much. It gets me so excited because synchronicities are crazy. I feel like you have things to offer, but again, I just really feel like there's a need to slow down and to see things not through your physical eyes in the physical world, but from your third eye and with your intuition and, connecting with your higher self. You also have here messenger, which is super fascinating. So it says here serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. So first of all, can I just point out very quickly that these cards both have similar colors, right? With the oranges, the yellows, and these two cards here also have similar colors. There's like the purpley colors and the blues. So I find that really, really fascinating. And here's the thing. I feel like your third eye is trying to tell you things. I don't know if you're listening. I feel probably not, because there's this bringing harmony and balance. Like, I feel like your third eye is trying to speak to you because it's trying to say, hey, Gemini, if you listen and go over here to this thing, then, or to this space, or this way of being, or whatever it is, it's going to bring more harmony and balance in for you, because I feel like you're going to be aligning with your higher self and what is actually meant for you. Because something tells me you've been trying to pursue something that is just very in this physical world. And this is a call for you to tap in again with that third eye and to figure out what it is that really sparks life within you. And I feel like that's going to bring in that harmony and balance, because it's what you're actually supposed to be doing, or supposed to be aligning with, or supposed to be understanding about yourself, or acknowledging about yourself. And I just need to point out, because I was kind of looking at this card and I'm noticing the hands, how they're in this position like this to receive. They're also balanced. So it's like, if that's what you want to experience, right? Like you don't have to do anything. It's your choice. It's your story. You have free will. Do what you want. But I feel like there's this element here of like, if you are open to receiving, right? Like I feel like you could likely experience more balance in your life, more harmony in your life than what you are currently or have recently. Let's take a look at the truth. Ooh, so we do have the fox here. Oh, Gemini, I feel like the truth is you've been deceiving yourself. Oh, that sly fox, I feel like, I feel like there's parts of you that are caught up in the egoic physical things. And that could be, maybe you have trauma, wounding, programming, right? Something along those lines. But I feel like there's something here where the truth is like you may have been deceiving yourself. I'm going to grab the book. I feel like I want to know more. I feel like there's more to this fox than what meets the eye, which is so funny because it's kind of like, it's a little snaky, right? A little keeping little things hidden. But let's see. I could be wrong. Weirder things have happened. Okay. So keep in mind what I've already said, okay? Because that's just my intuition speaking. This could provide another layer or something additional for maybe those who didn't resonate with what I initially said. So again, keep in mind that this is a truth for you this month. It says here the fox is smart, strong, or excuse me, represents smart, strong partner or mate, and wise teacher. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. When in balance, magical, ingenious teacher, oh my gosh, monogamous, my gosh, you guys, good God, Amber, get it together. When out of balance, sneaky and unsure of their identity. So it's really interesting because based on everything that I've spoken on here, I do feel like the truth is that I feel like you really aren't sure, maybe, right? Like I was talking about, maybe you don't know what you're supposed to be doing. And so, there's a need here to slow down, reconnect with your inner child, figure out what lights you up, what ignites things within you, and don't give, pardon my language, but don't give two fucks about what anybody else says and pursue that thing, right? Like, it's this energy of like, how do I wear this? Don't deceive yourself, okay, by thinking that you like have no purpose or that you don't have anything to offer or something like that. Because I do feel, right, it says here that the fox is smart and a wise teacher. So I do feel like you have more to offer than what you are telling yourself, and that's the truth. That I feel like that's likely where I was picking up on some of that deception, right? You may have lied to yourself and you're like, I don't have any talents, I don't have any gifts, and the truth of it is you just haven't allowed yourself to find them, hear them, tap into them, right? And it could literally be that the reason why you haven't been able to tap into that is because you've been telling yourself that you have nothing to offer, or you have no purpose, or something like that. You have here as well, like the void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. So here's the thing, Gemini, right? With this void and stop, right? Have that slow down energy. And I've said, like, stop looking around at everybody else, because I feel like you've been deceiving yourself into believing you should be doing whatever this is versus doing what's actually aligned with your soul, what's actually meant for you to be doing. And I do feel like if you allow yourself the ability to tap into that, it's like you will give yourself the opportunity to birth something new, to create something new. But I do feel like you've got to stop feeling like you have nothing to offer. Okay? Like, oh gosh, please focus. Yeah, see, it says the void and there's like nothing here, right? So I feel like there's this energy of like, the truth is you've got to stop deceiving yourself into believing that you don't have anything valuable to give to humanity, to give to the planet, to like, you don't have a grand purpose or something, because I feel like you definitely do. But again, though, I feel like you're not going to be able to tap into that if you don't slow down and give yourself the opportunity to receive that. Like, stop blocking your blessings, essentially. Let's take a look at a lie. So we have here the gazelle. Okay, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. The gazelle, for me, right, it's got those big old ears. And I'm almost positive like this has nothing to do with what's in the book. I could be wrong again, but it's got these big ears, and I feel like a lie is that maybe you're worried that people are like gossiping, like, or that you need to be worried about what's around you. Okay, so because if you think of like a gazelle on like the African savannah or whatever, right? They're going to be alert. They're going to be on their P's and Q's because there are predators, right? There are predators lurking, And I feel like the lie is that, how do I wear this? Like, I feel like there's a lie about like people, like, how do I word this? Like, people being out to get you, or that people are going to judge you, or gossip about you, or something like that. Yeah. I really feel like the lie is like telling yourself that you need to be concerned with what other people are going to say or think, or however they're going to react. Or they're going to attack you or something. What else do you have? The shark. I mean, the shark is a predator. That's funny. That's kind of funny. God's kind of funny like that. Yeah, I mean, like, here, let me just grab this real quick. Oh yeah, there it was. Oh, you guys, this is probably gonna blow your mind. Okay, so remember, keep in mind, this is a lie, right? And keep in mind everything that we've already talked about. Directness, exposure, revealing true nature and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, which is interesting because we're talking about a lie here, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. So here's the thing, like, I feel like, how do I word this? It's like, I feel like the reason that you may feel this kind of like anxious or head on a swivel type of energy, I mean, obviously it could have something to do with your wounding or trauma or programming or something like that. You know, some form of healing that needs to take place. But I feel like there's also something here about the fact that, like, you may feel like you need to have your head on a swivel because you're not in alignment with what's true to you, so you don't feel comfortable. For some of you, it goes on to say, it when in balance, intriguing, captivating, mysterious. When out of balance, sneaky and destructive. And I haven't read this part of the guidebook for anyone yet, but I feel like I need to here. To bring it into balance, it calls for honesty. Okay, so again, you know, I really feel here like the lie is like you're not being honest with yourself, and you may be preventing yourself from moving forward because you're concerned with what others may say or do, or, you know, if they're gonna attack you or leave you or something, right? Because I'm being reminded of how that fox is like, you know, look after your loved ones or what have you, because the fox doesn't like it when they you know, go away. That's super fascinating to me. Let's see, what are your clarifiers here? Wait, it's not yet time, things are being woven. Yeah, so it's, look at this, you have stop, embrace winter with the void. Oh, I'm getting fear. Yeah, so I definitely think that there's fear here, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, so check these out, right? You have the void with embrace winter, and then you have wait. So think about this, like, this is the truth here. And a lie, I feel like, is that you have to wait for some grandiose thing to show up, when really I feel like it's just a matter of you opening up to receive what it is, in order for things to kind of like fall into place, to come into alignment, right? Like, I feel like there's that need to step into that alignment for you in order for things to actually come into place. And it feels like there, like, a lie is that you have to wait for something in order to pursue what you desire, what will make you happy, what will ignite that fire within you. What else do you have here? Ooh, okay. Yeah. So you have higher earth here, longing for home, homesick for the stars. And I feel like a lie is that you don't belong anywhere. And the truth of it is, like, you have your own special, unique path. And you do have somewhere that you belong. And you will find your tribe or your people. But I feel like if you're not in alignment with your truth, sweets, how can you expect anybody in your life to be in alignment with you? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you're not in alignment with your truth, the people that are coming into your experience you're gonna feel like you don't belong. You're gonna feel like you have nowhere to go. You're gonna feel like an outcast. You're gonna feel like you're ostracized, etc., etc. When the truth of the matter is, if you were to align with what is true for you, the people who are meant for you, the people who do align with you, the people who will see you, understand you, support you, encourage you, all of those wonderful things will find their way to you in time. And I want to lovingly say again, things unfold in divine time. And so you may have to spend some time alone. Many people do going through awakening because you have to be able to get quiet with yourself to discern your truth from that of other people. And many, many times, God, source, universe, whatever you refer to it as, I call it God, will separate you so that you can not only hear it, but so that you can hear yourself, your truth, so you can see with that third eye, so that you can receive the messages and the information you need to bring that balance, to bring that harmony, to align. Okay. Oh yeah. I mean, there's a big opportunity here for you to really, really step into something magical and beautiful. But again, you have to let that happen. So what is the lesson or blessing here? You have Firefly. And I actually, this card just showed up in the last reading for Taurus. So maybe you have some Taurus in your chart. Maybe there's someone who you may be cross-watching for who's a Taurus or something, or they have Taurus in their chart. Maybe that would be something you'd want to check out. But with this Firefly energy, there's that, I've actually just got the words like lamp in the dark. I feel like you got a purpose. You have a big purpose. I just feel like you don't know what it is yet because you haven't allowed yourself to find out. And the firefly, in the description, it says, fireflies glow with a light of 1,000 stars. You have a big star right there in that sun. Also, not only that, but you also have Sirius energy here, which is a star system. So I just really, really feel like, I feel like you are the blessing, Gemini, and I feel like you don't know it. I feel like maybe you like tell yourself that there's no way, or you're not worthy, or you, again, like you don't have anything to offer, and it's so far from the fucking truth, Gemini. Because truthfully, if you tap into your truth, if you align with that truth, if you are standing in your soul's integrity, okay, you're walking the talk, not just talking the talk. I feel like that light, how do I word this? Like, I feel like you already exude this light for some of you. This is maybe not for everyone, but I feel like some of you already exude this light. You already are a blessing in people's lives, and you just don't know it, or won't acknowledge it, or refuse to acknowledge it, or deny it, or whatever the case may be. And I feel like this month for you, you're being given this opportunity to see how bright you can truly shine. Again, if you align with what is meant for you, with your purpose, with your path, with your gifts, and you don't fear them, and you aren't concerned with what anybody else is going to say or do or think, and you're not concerned with what everybody else is doing, because you are on your own path, and it is igniting fire within you, and it makes you feel alive, and it makes you feel like, yeah, like the gift. I feel like it will make you feel like you're a gift, because I feel like it's just a matter of you tapping into it. And I'm like, I know I'm kind of like, oh, like it's that easy, because I know this is hard, especially if you have trauma or wounding or programming that is making it difficult for you to see that about yourself. Uh, but I feel like you're being given a grand opportunity this month to do that, to see it. You have whale and orca elders here. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Yes. If you dive deep within yourself, I feel like you will see your own light. You will see that light of the thousand stars within you. And I feel like you will be able to then share your song, share your gift with the world, with humanity. This is absolutely fucking beautiful. Like, I apologize, I'm swearing so much, but I'm excited and it just kind of happened. This is, I love this for you. Again, it's like a beautiful opportunity. And Gemini, I pray so hard that you are able to allow yourself to receive all that you are without fear of anything external. I pray that you're able to align with your truth and that you accept it fully and that you step into it very powerfully. And I pray that you're able to share your song, because that is going to benefit not just you, but all of humanity, right? Because you're shining with that light of a thousand stars. You have these unique gifts to offer, and the whole planet will benefit from that. So I pray that you're able to do that, at least by the end of March. I hope something has resonated here for you, Gemini. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly do appreciate your company. It's been an absolute pleasure. If something has resonated for you or been valuable for you in some way, please do the YouTube things by liking, sharing, commenting, or smashing that subscribe button. It really does help the channel to grow, and I truly, truly do appreciate it so very much. I pray your month is absolutely glorious, that you do discover that light within you, and that you have the courage to do that. Thank you again for joining me. Take care of your beautiful, beautiful bright soul. Peace be with you, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.